Today, I'm gonna put a sound system in the Mustang.
I put in this radio.
And the power's on. And I don't understand how it's possible that.
None of the speakers that I wired are turning on.
I'm so dumbfounded. Yeah, what am I do? So maybe the wiring diagram that I used wasn't quite right. So
I will just see if I can get two speakers to measure across by doing a continuity test.
I understand why I'm not getting any sound because
None of these are speakers.
Or at least there's no continuity between any wires.
figure out the problem because this cheapo depot radio doesn't have an amplifier. So if you plug the amplifier positive with the ACC on positive, then you connect those grounds. Sound.
I made an antenna out of aluminum foil. And I have to say it's a cleaner signal. I removed the antenna and I cannot get the wine to go to get rid of cannot get the wine to go away for the life. What did I say? So I'm just I said wine. The shortest route possible. Like WHINE. See if that helps. Not wiring. Maybe just so we're all on the same page. I could not get this wine to go away. The way that I fixed it was I traded the car. The engine's warmed up a little bit. With higher idle, it seems like the misfire goes away. I mean, maybe. You can see how much I put my phone on the engine. I mean, it's like not running. If I unplug, I wonder if it's going to shock my phone. But I unplugged cylinder 1. It dies. Nice. Anyway, as I was saying, you unplug cylinder 1, I guess it dies. That's the first time it's died when I've done that. It's like not even noticeable. You unplug cylinder 2, shock. Now it's shocking. Same with cylinder 3. Cylinder 4 basically dies. So we know it's 2 and 3. You know, sometimes all you want to do is remove spark plugs, but you can't get them because the boot from the plug wire gets stuck in there. So then you have to go get pliers, but you don't have the pliers. So now you go get long pliers. You know what is pretty cool about these pliers? They're double hinge. That is pretty cool. Still misfires on the same cylinders, and I rotated spark plugs 1 and 2. I'm going to take off the 2-piece intake manifold to get to the injectors and just put injector 3 on injector 1, or cylinder 1. Yeah, I said that right. Switched around the injectors. I had 3 and 1 in my hands, and I forgot which one I grabbed, so I put 2 into the 1, so that should work. And I know 2 is misfiring. I used molybdenum disulfide grease to get the injectors back in, so hopefully it doesn't leak. So after I switched the spark plugs, I ran the car, and it still misfired on 2 and 3, and then when I switched the injectors, it still misfired on 2 and 3. So I'm going to do a compression test. I have all the plugs out. So I have 110, which is not that great. I think the Miata that one has way more. That's 70 PSI. Did the compression test on the rest of it. It goes 110, 70, 70, then 100. I think that's why I have a misfire. I'm gonna do a compression test on this car just to make sure. Well, I know I don't have under 100, but geez Louise.
This one hooked up.
Oh, I got 160. You know, I thought, hey, aren't these supposed to have 24 more horsepower? How does it feel slower than the yellow one? Well, I think we're seeing it right now. This one has twice as many miles. Oh no. Compression on this car is so bad. I'm gonna pray that the car is off a tooth. I don't even know if it would run. I know that car doesn't run when it's off a tooth, but oh man, this is not good. I know the head was just rebuilt on this car, but holy cow, that's like, I've never seen aluminum that perfect. Really like this new toy that I got. I took off the water pump pulley because this fit in here. And normally on the other, when I've done water pumps before on Miatas, I could never get this to fit in because it was just too long. And this was too long even with the fan taken out. It's awesome. I have the gear lined up at top dead center, and that, I mean, it's kind of lined up, but I don't know. I'm just gonna retime it. I like the timing belt on this, on the NB, much better than the 1.6. The belt just goes on, it's easy. When you put on the 1.6, it's like, the tensioner is like maxed out. Maybe it's the wrong belt size, but I don't really understand because I got the kit. But this is way easier. And I'm saying that now before I fired it up. I'm also going to cut a notch into the balancer because there isn't one. I don't understand why. So you can't see. I'm gonna just put the plugs back on. I don't have anything connected, no belts. I don't even have the water pump pulley on, no alternator. See, if it doesn't make the sound effect, you gotta go pop. And then put the intake on. Just real quick and dirty. Can I do it with one hand? Oh yeah, look at me, I'm like a hero. So it fires up, so that's good. Put the rest of the engine back together. Actually, no, I'm gonna do a compression test. I just spun the car. I still only have 120. Damn. Look what I did. I bumped the radiator with my impact gun, and now I need a new radiator. It's wet. You know, looking at this, oh come on. It's no wonder I was getting a little bit of a leaky right there, so I'm just gonna braze those. I'm here to confess to you today that I, Aaron, am stupid. Unfortunately, I suffer like this every day. You can't fix stupid, but you can certainly add to it. Some people say it's not my fault. You're only given what you've been given. And I use every bit that I've been given. And clearly, that is not enough.
I'm not making it better.
That was a miserable failure. And I'll put some JB Weld on it. I think that'll work. If not, I need a new radiator. But I probably could have saved the radiator. Not been a moron. Put it all back together. Oh, I didn't tighten those. But alternator is on. Power steering, AC belt. It's all good. I don't like the covers. I really wish I could make this valve cover look like this, but the cam sensor is there. I wonder if there's like a special valve cover I can get for these, because I really like seeing the cam gears. I guess I've not been that ghetto in the past, but this is by far the most ghetto thing I've ever done. I did a water test with the hose. It seems to be fine. So I'm gonna put it back on. As a last resort, you know, we all know that when car parts come to you brand new out of the box, that sometimes they're bad. So I got another coil pack, and I'm just gonna see. Well, I'd like to add that the cylinders that are misfiring 2 and 3, yeah, they have terribly low compression, but they're also on the same, I guess, coil pack, and maybe 2 and 3 is bad because the way at least these cars work, and a lot of cars from this era, is 2 and 3 will fire, and then 1 and 4 will fire in groups of 2, whether you're on the compression or exhaust stroke. I don't know. You know what I mean. You know, I realize that was quite the Hail Mary that I would have attempted to pull off. But still misfiring.